The summit is one of the core pieces to the community. There's nothing beats that face-to-face time that you get with other individuals, right? Other humans who are out here trying to grow their businesses. It puts a differentiating factor out there for Lighter Capital against the market.
We provide funding for these companies, which is really important for their growth, but we provide a lot more. We have funded over 500 companies and done over 1,000 rounds of financing. We have this great network of entrepreneurs, and they're happy to help each other in general. So we put together opportunities for them to connect with each other through our CEO groups, through our CEO Summit. Being an entrepreneur is a very lonely job, and we provide a peer group for these entrepreneurs.
You get to get out of the office and get together with everyone that is trying to grow their company as intelligently as possible, and you work together in these masterminds to strategize on all facets of the business, and getting together for a weekend every year to work on those things. You get out of the day-to-day business to actually collaborate and work on the day-to-day business at a macro scale.
You see like how much they learn from each other. You know, there's some CEOs, this is their first time, their first venture. And there's other CEOs who have done it 3 or 4 times. They've already been through getting acquired, and they've already been through a Series B round. So they have a lot of information, you know, firsthand experience. So getting those people connected, I think is really helping. And you see, I mean, it's been a great response at the summit so far.
You know, that sense of community, that sense of we all want to help each other out. And that's sort of like one of the areas that I know Lighter Capital was also trying to spark, which is how can we find synergies within all of our portfolio companies. It's been incredible as well. I can't wait to go back to the office, follow up, you know, build relationships outside of the summit with all these CEOs and continue to explore ways to help other Lighter Capital portfolio companies, you know, to partner with them and to grow together.
And so to me, it's not really what we do for them while they're there, it's why they're here at the summit, it's what they do for each other. And that's shared learning, that's fellowship, maybe even some strategic possibilities, right? We're just trying to create a forum, a platform for those things to happen so they can find each other.
What got me to Lighter Summit was that the person in charge of my account was in Philadelphia a few weeks ago and invited me out to lunch to see how I was doing and actually check in on the business and ask questions about how GoTo was growing, and just genuinely cared about learning how the company was, and goes, by the way, you're coming to the summit. I had someone from Lighter Capital who was genuinely investing in the well-being of my company saying, hey, you should come to this thing. And that's an easy yes.
It's interesting to see businesses that came back, some that have graduated on and are no longer like active ballers with us, but they still want to be here because of that connectedness. That kind of speaks for itself.